Here's a fun one. So Aisha has a huge, important business meeting today. She has to look a little bit better than usual, more than her average self. So we're going to do a look called Daytime Chic. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to calibrate her eyebrows. Turn towards me, please. So from the nose, past the inner corner of the eye is where we want her eyebrow to start, which means right at this little moment here, and right at the lower, very lower corner, inner corner of her eyebrow. From her nose, past the outer corner of her eyes where we want the eyebrow to finish. So we're going to shoot for somewhere right out about here. So now let's connect the dots while we do her eyebrow. So I'm using a really thin brush and a dark brown powder, and I'm going to work in a straight line to create a heightened arch. So I call this Daytime Chic because, you know, if you do your nighttime makeup for day to impress, well, unfortunately, you send the wrong message. You're overdone. So what you want to be able to do is, you know, create a really pulled together look that really turns heads, but just isn't overdone. So the trick in that is picking out the right intensity of color in order to create that effect. So I'll be sharing that with you as I do Aisha's beautiful eyeshadow today. So notice I'm fluffing, trying to keep this brow sort of elegant, soft, but also I definitely want it to have a nice finished look. So beautiful. So open please and look straight towards there, and then look nice, nice, clean looking eyebrow. Okay, great. So next we're going to do eyeshadow base. Now with Aisha, she crosses my zone. Usually when I do makeup, I use my pink in my corrector wheel to brighten around the eye area. But because Aisha goes from medium to a medium dark skin tone, that pink is going to look gray on her. So what she needs to do is she needs to use more of a yellow corrector. So I'm using a little bit more of a yellow corrector to brighten up her eye area. So close for me, please. And I'm going to brush this very thinly over her eyelid before I do her eyeshadows. Turn a little bit this way and close. Thank you. And notice I'm using my brush in both directions. The goal here is to create smoothness on the eye. If I only brush in one direction, the concealer or the corrector will catch in fine lines on the delicate eye tissue. So you have to work in both directions to smooth this down. So see how that yellow very inconspicuously smooths out the eye area and also brightens the darkness without looking like a heavy concealer look. Instead, it's a nice, thin, brightening effect. This is really dramatic on her. I've used very little product, and I want you to see the difference. Just look into the camera. Look at the difference between her eyes. And close, please. Look how that brightens up her eye. Boom. Now she's ready for eyeshadow, and this will be fast and easy for your Daytime Chic look. Don't go for a lot of intricate makeup for your Daytime Chic. Just wear colors that really catch people's eyes. So I'm going to take more of a copper color, and I'm going to press this onto the ball of her eye. Yummy. See how that color is kind of in the same family as her own natural coloring. And what's nice about that is it makes her very easy on the eyes. We're just going to apply this in a slightly more intense fashion. But by wearing complementary colors, meaning colors that go with your skin tone, and especially the accessories you're wearing, she's wearing gold today, and so she doesn't want to wear anything pinky or too gray on the eyes. That'll clash. So these warmer colors are really the way for her to go. So this is really fun. Her eyes, she's had beautiful eyes, lots of room to work with. So I think that's about enough of that first color. So secondly, I'm going to use a darker shade in her crease, and I'm going to make her look very classic. So I'm going to start from the outer corner with my crease brush, and I'm going to start to apply my crease color in. And I'm not going to work too hard to try to make this fancy. Instead, I'm going to make her look very classic. So when people see her, they think, wow, she's, you know, she's from the ages. She is wise because she wears her makeup in a very sophisticated, classic way. So I'm getting that contour in there. Now, the reason I'm able to use such a dark color is because her skin tone being medium dark and her hair color medium dark, I need to use something that's a little bit darker than her natural coloring in order to make any kind of impact or effect. So that's why I'm going with this like dark brown with just a touch of black shadow mixed in with it. Now for daytime, here's where you can really blow it. The next step, when you're about to do this little highlight color here, you think, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do something really shimmery and beautiful. Mistake. That's where your makeup is gonna cross over and be wrong. So instead, we're gonna use a matte, like vanilla matte-ish color on the bone, so the bone stays soft. This way all the dazzle is on her eye. So where that vanilla meets with my darker contour color, I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to work back and forth. And this is really where the makeup artistry happens. This is where you have to blend, 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 blend. And I would keep saying it, but I think you get the point. But I'm going to continue blending because you want to make this shadow melt into one another. Beautiful. Open, please. So we get this kind of strong, kind of bold statement on her eye, which is very pretty. So the last thing we're going to do is eyeliner. Now, sometimes for daytime looks, I do the eyeliner first. But for this effect, I want the eyeline to pop. Close, please. So I'm going to do it last. And by doing the eyeliner last, the effect I create is that the liner is going to sit above or on top of the eyeshadow, and it's going to stand out a little bit more over the eyeshadow, so her eye will be a little more crisp looking. I'm taking a waterproof liner, don't want this to run during the important meeting, and I'm applying it right along the lash bed. And open, please. And that looks beautiful. Look up for me. Now I'm going to take this liner, I'm going to take it all the way to the inner corner of her eye. Good, and open. Good, and turn towards the camera. And there you go. So this is a daytime chic look for the daytime chic person. If you're watching this at makeupgourmet.com, I've listed my current favorite products to achieve this look. Click on one and try it. If you're not at makeupgourmet.com, go there now to see my favorite product picks for this look, as well as everything else we have to offer. How to apply, what to buy. makeupgourmet.com.